If you want to transform your body, then you're in the right place. I am going to share with you 5 steps that I've used time and time again to transform my own body into a world-class bikini competitor. It's time to ditch the diet starts tomorrow attitude and move forward with confidence in yourself and your goals. For advice and guidance about transforming your body, be sure to subscribe to my channel and set the alert to notify you every time I post a new video every Monday. I am living proof that you can achieve great things if you know how, and I would love to help you start your journey to success. At the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a little update as to how my own prep is going as I get ready for my next bodybuilding show. So stay tuned at the end if you'd like to hear a little bit more. Step number 1. Decide when would be a good time to get started. So with any goal, we need to think about a start date. It's all well and good thinking I want to achieve this and I want to achieve that, but actually getting started, some might say, is the hardest part. Deciding a start date that gives you a clear couple of weeks is a really good way to start. So I definitely have a look in your diary, see what you've got coming up, and if you can allow 2 or 3 weeks, a nice clear calendar, and then get that 2-3 weeks out the way, get it under your belt. And that gets you used to achieving and starting to feel like you're actually, on your way to achieving your goals. Now, once you've chosen a date, commit to it. You're going to need to establish new routines, try and ditch bad habits, and it's all going to take time. But the main thing is we get that date in mind, get that start, and then we start to plug away. Now, when you think about your goal, I definitely make sure that we start to think about goals that are realistic and achievable. So, bearing in mind your start date, start to think about the first thing that you want to achieve. Now, this leads us on to step number 2. So, committing to your first goal. Now, we're all going to have, most of us will have a big goal in mind. So, that might be, I want to lose X amount of weight, or I want to enter a muscle building phase. So that's our bigger picture. Now, to start with, I'd recommend thinking about some bite-sized goals. So goals that are, say, 2 to 3 weeks apart. So an example of this, so if you were looking to lose X amount of weight, then we could look to, if that was, say, 4 stone, we could look at 1 stone as our first biggish goal. Our smaller goals contributing to that would be, the first week, I want to lose 2 pounds. In 3 weeks' time, I want to have lost 4 pounds, and so on and so forth. Now, what this is going to do is get you used to achieving. If you start your journey with, I want to lose 4 stone, and no other goals in place, it's going to be really, really tough on you. And psychologically, you're going to be plugging away day in, day out with such a big goal that is going to be quite far away. So by setting those mini goals, you're going to fuel that fire continuously. Each week you're hitting targets, you've got targets, and you're going to want to achieve them. And then you're going to get used to becoming an achiever. Now, when you start to look at your goals, I want you to bear in mind a structure that I've used time and time again. It's a really basic way to map out your goals. So it's called SMART goal setting. So we're looking at goals being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time framed. So for each of your goals, it doesn't matter how small or how big. If you can bear this in mind, it's going to work wonders for you. It just means that you have goals that are on a set structure and they are defined. Now, what I would suggest you do, either now or a little bit later, is start to write down maybe 2 or 3 goals and start to look at how that is going to fit into your lifestyle and start to consider that first date. So step number 1, set yourself a start date. Step number 2, commit to your first goal. Now, if that's going to be lose £1 next week or when you start, then that is your first goal. That's hitting the SMART principles. You've got that in your mind, and then you're able to start focusing on what is required to get to that first benchmark. Before we move on, it would be great to see some comments below, sharing what motivates you to get started. It would be awesome to hear from you and to start building a community through my channel. Now we're moving on to step number 3. So I want you to start looking at the resources you're going to need to achieve your goals. So 3 of the main things when transforming your body to think about is a decent pair of weighing scales, a measuring tape, and somewhere that you can take progress photos. Now, all of those things are really good ways to start monitoring your progress and also to be able to record some data. And at this stage, it's going to be a really good way to be able to tell what's happening with your body. So the first one I mentioned there was weighing scales. So by no means am I saying you need to start weighing yourself every single day, unless of course you're already doing that and you're happy with doing that. Now, some people don't get on too well with weighing themselves. It can be, a tough thing to accept and to get involved with, but it is a really steady way to monitor what's happening to your body. So even if you can do it twice a week, maybe like a Monday and a Saturday, or if you can, say a Wednesday and a Saturday, having a few days in between and collecting that data from somewhere near the start of the week and somewhere near the end of the week. Now that's going to give us something to look at across the week, rather than, if you were going to do a Wednesday and a Thursday, it's just 2 days and you might have had something before that, something after that, and it's a lot of time in between. So if we can separate it out, we can take an average there. So that's the first thing. Second thing, a measuring tape. So just a basic measuring tape, and the common sites that you can take measurements from would be your arms, your thighs, your hips, your waist, and then you can also do it around your chest. And then the last thing I mentioned there was progress photos. So with progress photos, now I know not everyone likes taking their photo, and it will take a bit of getting used to, but it's the best way to monitor your body changing. The camera doesn't lie. So what I'd suggest is you find somewhere that's really easy to access, bit of natural light in here, and start to take progress photos if you're looking to lose weight every week. So choose a day and do that every week in the morning before you do anything, before you've eaten, before you've drunken very much, take those photos. If you're looking to gain muscle, it may be that you look to do photos every 2 to 3 weeks, because it's not as important for you, but it will help you monitor what's happening with your body. What I will say here is, if any of you could benefit from me doing a little video, a shorter one, just to share with you how to take progress photos and how to measure, then let me know in the comments and I can maybe consider doing that via my channel. Step number 4, become accountable. So this is going to be one of the biggest steps that I'd recommend you take. Now, to become accountable, you can do this in several different ways. So a really good way is to get a coach. Another way is to use an app. So you can use fitness trackers, you can use food trackers, but you can also start to just simply tell people what your intentions are. So if you're anything like me, once you sow those seeds, once you start to tell people, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, it starts to get you motivated that little bit more to achieve your goals, because you've started telling people and you're becoming accountable. And that's a really important way to be able to commit to your goals and follow it through. Step number 5, take ownership. Own your goals. So by taking responsibility for your actions and your goals, you're going to be able to learn from your mistakes, indulge in those wins that you get. So every time you achieve something, you can take ownership for that. And it's about the highs and lows. None of this is going to be linear. Life just isn't like that. It's rare that we, go on through life with no bumps in the road. And by putting effort in, by doing something that is hard, you're going to face challenges and it's going to be tough. So by taking ownership of that, you're going to help yourself succeed. So there you have it, my 5 simple steps to help you start to transform your body. Number 1, choose a start date. Number 2, set yourself your first goal. Number 3, look at the resources you'll need to start achieving your goals. Number 4, become accountable. And number 5, own it. I have one more bonus tip for you, and that is purely ask for help if you need it. So we are all guilty of this. We start to think about a goal and then we zone in. Don't need any help. We can do it. We're fine. But sometimes you may need to reach out. So I would embrace that. If you need help, ask for it. Look for people you trust. Look for professionals and use that support to help you achieve even more. So now you have the first steps to getting started. What comes next? Now, every Monday I'm going to post a video to share with you my knowledge and my experience as a bodybuilder. And if I can, I'll post some videos in between as well, depending on the demand and feedback from you guys. Now, what I want to do is share everything with you that I've learned to enable your success. My channel is going to help everyone from beginners to competitors, and each week there's going to be a different topic helping you to transform your body. If any of you would like to follow my journey, then click on the link below and follow me on Instagram. So if you remember at the start of the video, I promised you a little bit of an update as to how my own prep is going. So I'm currently 4 weeks into a 21-week prep. I'm due to compete in Portugal, fingers crossed, on the 7th of December, and that will be my pro debut. So I'll be returning to the stage as a professional athlete, which is awesome. It's a dream come true, especially competing on that international stage. It's just phenomenal. So I'm really looking forward to it. My prep couldn't have started much better, to be honest. I'm losing weight, I'm feeling tighter, but I'm also retaining a really nice energy level. I'm sleeping well, and I'm just generally feeling really, really good. So at the moment, my calories are just over 2,000. I do 5 weight sessions a week, and I do 1 cardio session. So everything is in a really nice place. And to be honest, each week I'm looking forward to ticking those boxes and getting into stage condition once again. Next Monday I'm going to upload a video to share with you my top tips on how to stick to your diet and exercise plan. We're going to cover everything from what to do when you hit a bump in the road to going into a little bit more of how to set goals that are going to set you up for success. If you like this video, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and comment below any feedback you have. I'd also love to hear how helpful you found this video and any ideas for future content. But for now, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you next week.